Dear customers, thank you very much for joining us today in a new online video training. Today we are going to perform a firming protocol. So I would like first of all to introduce myself. My name is Leticia Pardo and I'm the training manager and the technical consultant in Skin Clinic. And today is going to perform the protocol my colleague Silvia. I would like to introduce you. Silvia.
Hello, good morning.
So I hope you enjoy this video training about the firming effect. We are going to perform as well a little bit of redensifying process and anti-wrinkle effect, but it's mainly with a lifting effect. So first of all, we are going to sanitize our gel with our hands with the gel. So, and just let you know, all the tools and the items in this video has already been sanitized with the protocol of the COVID. And before to start with the protocol, we are going to analyze the skin. So, Silvia, what could you tell us about the state of the skin?
Es una señora ya con una piel madura.
We have got a mature skin.
Es una piel seca.
Dry skin.
Donde se ven perfectamente los signos de envejecimiento, todo lo que son arrugas de expresión, pero ya con una evidencia.
With a clear sign effects all over the face and especially around the eyes.
Empieza a tiene la pérdida de óvalo.
With a flaccidity all over the oval facial area.
Y sobre todo tiene una falta de densidad.
With a strong lack of density.
Que cuando terminemos el tratamiento, la piel tiene que volver mucho más rápida.
And all that skin, the flaccidity of the skin, we will check how at the end of the protocol it's been redensifying and it has got a lifting effect and a firming effect as well.
Sobre todo cuando nosotros cojamos la piel, notaremos cómo está como más rellena.
Especially at the end of the protocol, we will touch again the skin and we will check how it's been redensifying and is thicker and stronger. Okay? So after that, we are going to start with the protocol. As always, we are going to start with the cleansing routine. In this case, we have chosen two main products. First is our periocular cleansing gel that you already know is for cleansing all the eyes and the eyelashes. It's not only to clean, it's as well to with a calming effect because contains active ingredients that is going to combine the sanitizing process, all the cleansing effect, plus a calming effect because contains active ingredients that work in these two main inputs. We always get 2 cotton pads and we use 1 per eye, as Silvia is doing now. And always you have to perform the cleansing routine from the roots to the eyelashes, to the tips of the eyelashes, as you can check now Silvia is doing. After cleansing the eyes, we are going to perform a cleansing protocol all over the face. In that case, we are going to use our cleansing milk, like Silvia is putting now. It's a cleansing milk that contains oat, chamomile, sweet almond oil, so contains all active ingredients that are very soft and gentle with the skin, but at the same time able to remove all the impurities and the dust and even the makeup. It's very good to perform a cleansing routine in your premises or in your spa, but at the same time it's suitable to get it for home and to use it in the morning and at night. After cleansing all the face with our cleansing milk, now we are going to proceed to apply our balance lotion. We have put this cosmetic product in this place because we wanted to give you more value about how to use this product more than for a tonic or a toner for a oily or very oily skin or even to sebo-regulate an acne-prone skin. The fact that we are putting here is because we want to check that and we want to teach you that how you can use it with a dry skin or with an oily skin like a micro exfoliant. This toner contains quite an amount of acids like phytic acid, malic acid, lactic acid or citric acid. So it's going to micro exfoliate and we are going to eliminate all that dead cells from the beginning and we are going to reduce the pH of the skin slower. So it's a really good toner, not only for that oily or sebo-regulate the oily skin, it's as well a really good tool to proceed in a cabin or in your spa if you would like to micro-exfoliate a little bit the skin, even in a dry skin or oily skin. What you have to do is dump 2 cotton pads and apply it in touches, like Silvia is doing now. Do not rub the skin because you might irritate too much the skin, okay? So, and at the same time contains quillaja and bardana that is going to sebo-regulate as well and is going to clean all the impurities on the surface of the skin. So after the toner, we are going to start with the proper dermal renovation solution. But first, always remember that we have to apply our skin cover. The skin cover is a silicone barrier gel that is going to protect all the areas that where we don't want to perform a strong dermal renovation solution, like could be the eyebrows, the nostrils, lips, especially if you have got a client with microblending on the eyebrows like us. Today we have got a client with that kind of microblending, so we are going to proceed applying a thick layer of skin cover all over that place to make sure we do not get rid of it. So after that, we can proceed with the glycolic acid. In that case, we have chosen this dermal renovation solution that contains glycolic acid 50% because we think to perform like a resurfacing effect, an anti-wrinkle effect, and at the same time like a firming purpose, we thought it's a really good idea. We could choose as well global peel, but in that case you can use one or the other, depends on the skin type, but we have chosen that because we thought it's a really good idea for that purpose. So as always, you have to activate the solution with a little bit of water. So we always have to add, remember, 2 milliliters of the acid in that measure cup that Silvia has got in her hands, plus 1 milliliter of water. And then always mix it. And we are gonna leave it between 5 to 10 minutes. In our client, like due to her skin type, we are going to leave it for 7 minutes, okay? Remember, you always have to use gloves in that step. And it's always very important to perform a gentle massage for the first 2-3 minutes to make sure we activate the solution and we get more cosmetic benefits from the dermal renovation solution. So after 7 minutes, we are going to proceed to remove the glycolic acid. For that purpose, we are going to use our additional solution. We are going to spray all over the face the spray to make sure we block all the acid, so after that we can remove it perfectly with a wet wipe. First, you always remember that you have to protect the eyes with a cotton pad, okay? So we spray a little bit, like Silvia is gonna do now. Fantastic, yes. With just 2-3 times, the spray 2-3 times is more than enough. And then we do a gentle massage to make sure all is been with the additional solution and mix it with the additional solution, and then we remove with a wet wipe. We always stop in this step because we want to highlight and to emphasize the fact that this step is very important. It's very important to make sure we remove all the glycolic acid on the surface of the skin. Why? Because depending on all the process and what we are going to perform afterwards, it's very important to make sure we have removed all the glycolic acid to avoid any further problems with the steps that we make after, especially if we use any technology. So after the 7 minutes, and before we carry on with the protocol, I would like to check with you guys how is the skin, how after the glycolic acid and with the additional solution, how is the skin, because it's absolutely clean and white and with no redness on it. Silvia, what could you tell us about the skin? Could you tell us something?
Después de la balancing lotion y del ácido glicólico, vemos cómo está la piel, que lo único que ha pasado es que se ha limpiado perfectamente, ha adquirido brillo y nos ha mejorado ya, empieza a mejorarnos todo lo que es la consistencia de la piel. Pero sobre todo...
carry on. Yeah.
Pero sobre todo lo que nos va a mejorar es toda la absorción y la permeabilidad en piel.
So what Silvia is indicating that after the balanced lotion and the use of the glycolic acid, we can see how the skin is very clean. We can check how the firming effect is starting to produce it, and also the brightness of the skin. So we can see like a global effect of cleansing, brightness, and a firming effect.
No está irritada, está relajada.
Do not appear with a soreness effect. Is relaxed.
Está bien, está muy bien.
It's very good. Okay, fantastic. So after that checking, so we are going to carry on with the protocol. Now we are going to apply the toner, the facial toner. Why? Because we have to make sure we increase the pH of the skin before we carry on with the rest of the steps. Always apply in a cotton pad and all over the area where we have applied the dermal renovation solution with different touches, like Silvia is performing now. So now what we are going to do is we are going to start with the protocol, with the main part. So we are going to start to introduce all the active ingredients that is going to perform that firming effect, and all is going to proceed with all the stimulate the collagen and all the elements in the extracellular matrix. For this protocol, we have chosen the DMAE plus organic silicone, the ampoules. First of all, because contains DMAE, that is going to give us that lifting, immediate lifting effect, and also the organic silicone is going to stimulate as well all the elements in the extracellular matrix, so it's going to give us that firming effect that we are after. So Silvia, could you explain us what kind of massage are you applying with the DMAE and organic silicone ampoule?
Pues estoy haciendo un masaje estimulante.
She is performing and stimulating massage.
Trabajando sobre el tejido conectivo.
Working with the extracellular matrix and the connective tissue.
Para mejorar la elasticidad en la piel.
The elasticity of the skin.
Es un masaje intenso.
It's an intense massage.
Por eso puede ser que la piel se hiperemie.
So that's why we will see how the skin has got that redness due to the oxygenation of the blood.
Porque ese es el objetivo.
Because that's what we want, that's what we were after.
Necesitamos el oxígeno.
We need the oxygen into the skin.
De la sangre hacia la piel.
From the blood to the skin.
Para que capte y se absorban mejor los principios activos.
To make sure all the active ingredients are very well absorbed.
Y además estamos estimulando.
So at the same time we are stimulating
todo lo que es la formación de colágeno, de proteínas.
All the collagen and the elastin synthesis.
Y ya con el masaje simplemente.
And only with the massage,
hacemos un efecto lifting.
We are making a lifting effect. That's brilliant. Yeah. Could you move the face and we can check with the video how is this? Fantastic. Thank you very much, Silvia. So after the ampoule, we have applied the ampoule, we are going to start with the technology. For our purpose, in our technology, we only can use DMAE plus glucose because only we can put a gel texture. So what we are going to do is a mixture of, with the same parts, half of glucose and half of DMAE gel, to proceed with the technology. In our case, we are going to use radiofrequency. Remember as well, meanwhile she's doing the mixture, that we have got as well radiofrequency cream. A product. In our case, in this protocol, we are not going to use the radiofrequency cream, not for any reason, a special reason, only because our technology do not accept a cream texture. But remember that if your technology is for a cream texture, you have to use this product, this cosmetic product. And at the same time, remember, contains collagen, elastin, panthenol, oat, chamomile, a lot of active ingredients that is not only going to perform that firming effect, it's going to give you as well nutrition and hydration, okay? So as you can see, she's moving in the bowl the mixture, and we are going to apply all over the face and with the technology.
Leticia,
yes.
Tiene que quedar bien mezclada.
Yes, it has to be very well mixture.
Como si fuera con una textura, además se queda con una textura bastante chiclosa.
With a thick texture, we could say like a pudding or something like that. Quite the texture has to be thick. Okay, it's not liquid.
En este caso estamos utilizando hialucos con gel de mae. Dependerá del tipo de radiofrecuencia que tengamos.
Yes. We have indicated that we are going to use the mixture of the hialucose plus DMAE gel because our radiofrequency technology only accepts that gel texture. Okay? So meanwhile, Silvia is going to start performing that radiofrequency technology all over our client face. I'm going to explain why we have chosen this mixture. First of all, as I have said at the beginning of the video, we are going to perform a protocol with a firming effect. But at the same time, we wanted to add more value to the protocol just with a little bit of hydration or product that would give us that nutrition or hydration process. Because at the end, we want to redensify as well all the wrinkles, and we want to hydrate the skin. So that's why we have chosen this. Why? Because with the hialucose, we are going to redensify the skin. We are going to make sure we treat all the wrinkles, not only the expression lines, even the deepest wrinkles. And with the DMAE gel, we are going to make sure we get that firming effect. Because remember, DMAE is an active ingredient where you get straight away an immediate lifting effect. Okay, so this is the reason why we have chosen, as well as due to the technology. So after the technology, we are going to proceed applying our facial cream mask plus the musk rose oil. Okay?
Y como es una mascarilla en crema,
as it is a facial cream mask,
junto con el aceite de rosa mosqueta vamos a aprovechar para dar un suave masaje.
We are going to make sure we provide a gentle massage because this is a facial cream mask to provide a proper massage. Okay?
Porque la piel ha quedado completamente colocada.
Because the skin is perfectly firm with a firming effect.
Entonces, lo que pretendemos es ayudar a que mejore toda la absorción tanto de los principios activos de la mascarilla como la rosa mosqueta, con un masaje más bien circulatorio.
So thanks to that blood circulation massage to improve the circulation all over the skin, we are going to make sure all the active ingredients they get absorbed into the skin. Maybe you're wondering why we are reaching the facial cream mask with musk rose oil when that already contains musk rose oil. The main reason is because, as I have said at the beginning, we wanted to do a firming protocol, but at the same time we wanted to add value and we wanted to make sure we treat the wrinkles, and also we provide a more nourishment effect, and we make sure we regenerate all the skin, and it's like a global effect finally, not only a firming, as well as nutrition, hydration, and anti-wrinkle and anti-aging effect.
Ok, es verdad que lo que hemos hecho es empezar por toda la que es la parte de regeneración y efecto lifting.
Yes, we are regenerating the skin with a lifting effect as well.
Y ahora vamos a acabar con la parte de regeneración y nutrición.
So now we are going to finish with the regeneration effect and nutrition.
Porque así el efecto reafirmante
we make sure all the firming effect
será más duradero en más largo tiempo.
Will be in a longer time effect. Remember that face mask, you have to leave it for 10 minutes, and if you would like to perform a massage, you have to do it for 5 minutes more or less. Now, after the 10 minutes, we are going to proceed to remove all the facial cream mask. We have to do this, remember, always with a wet wipe, like Silvia is going to perform right now, okay? Remember, you have to do it maybe once or twice, okay, to make sure you remove all the facial cream mask. Meanwhile, she's doing it, I'm going to explain you all the protocols and all the products that you can recommend for home use. Now I'm going to explain all the products, cosmetics that you can recommend to your customers to get home and to carry on with all the benefits that you have had in your cabin. First of all, I'm going to start with the cleansing routine that you could recommend. First, our periocular cleansing gel to remove all the makeup on the eyelashes and all over the eyes. And also we have got as well the cleansing milk or the foam cleanser, depending on the skin type. Remember that if we have got a client with a dry skin or very dry skin, we always recommend cleansing milk. However, if the client has oily or combined skin, we will recommend foam cleanser. Also, we always recommend as well as apply a toner, and in that case, we will recommend two options. We have got the facial toner for normal, dry or very dry skin, and the balance lotion, as you have seen during the protocol. Depending on the skin type, we will recommend one or the other. Remember that sometimes, due to the high amount of acids that contains the balance lotion, you can produce a little bit of irritation. That's the reason why we always recommend to apply the balance lotion at night, and also you can combine it on alternative nights with the facial toner. Okay? Remember, facial toner for dry, normal or very dry skin, for combined or oily skin, the balance lotion. So, after explaining all the cleansing range products that we can recommend to our clients, I'm going to explain now all the serums and creams that we can recommend to carry on with the benefits that we have had into the cabin. First, I'm going to explain the serums that we can recommend. Remember that in our portfolio we have got Proteose to be applied in all skin types in the morning and at night, contains vitamin C, that is going to give us that brightness effect, at the same time contains phytoproteoglycans, so we are going to renew all the skin, and at the same time, and the main thing, contains DMAE. DMAE is going to give us that lifting effect, so it's very good to be applied in the morning and at night. At the same time, you can use as well Restful Day or Restful Night. Remember that both contain 3 hyaluronic acids, low, medium and high molecular weight. Restful Day contains vitamin C and contains DMAE as well, so it's going to give us that brightness effect and that firming effect. Also, Restful Night contains organic silicone that is going to give us that firming effect, and contains retinol, and all are for any skin type, so any of these options is absolutely fine. Okay, so as a cream, we will recommend lifting cream for combined or oily skin, and Ovalive for more dry or very dry skin, to be applied in the morning and at night. And remember that you always have to recommend sun protection factor in the morning. In this case, we will recommend Silk 100 SPF 50 because it contains collagen and hyaluronic acid. So we are going to make sure we treat all the side effects of the skin. So I hope you like it and you can recommend now all these products to your customers. Thank you. Now the next step, and like a final touch, we are going to proceed to apply a little bit of our serum Proteose. It's one of the serums that we have recommended for home use, but we think it's a really good cosmetic product that we can put at the end, because we are going to do like a final touch, making sure we are treating again with the DMAE all that immediate lifting effect. With the vitamin C, we are going to give brightness and luminosity to the skin, and also we are going to make sure all that dermal renewal process are emphasized thanks to the phytoproteoglycans. Now is a really good moment to provide a gentle massage to our clients. So after all the Proteose is being absorbed and we have provided that massage, and before we go to the last step, that is apply the sun protection factor, I would like to check with you how is, guys, how is the skin after all the vast majority of the protocol. Silvia, what could you check?
Pues yo la veo que ha quedado muy bien. El óvalo, la forma del óvalo ha mejorado.
We have improved all the oval facial area.
La zona del sillón nasogeniano ha quedado bastante rellena.
The deep wrinkles around the mouth is redensified.
El contorno de ojos.
All the eye contour, we can see there's a redensifying effect as well.
La arruga del contorno de ojos se ha disminuido.
All the eye contour wrinkles have been decreased.
Y el párpado ha mejorado bastante.
And all the upper area of the eye is been quite improvement.
Incluso la profundidad de las arrugas en la frente.
Okay, even all on the wrinkles, the deep wrinkles on the front head are improved.
Y es importante que después del tratamiento que hemos hecho, que es bastante potente,
so after all this protocol that is been quite intense,
la piel está completamente relajada.
The skin is absolutely relaxed, and at the same time we can see all the firming effects and the anti-aging effects has been decreased.
Fijaros cómo vuelve la piel después de todo el tratamiento con la rapidez que vuelve.
We can check the speed, how we have decreased the speed reaction of the skin when we touch it.
Eso es un signo importante de que la piel se ha redensificado.
This is a really good sign effect about how we have redensified the skin, because the skin gets back to the state, the normal state, in a slower time.
Ahora solamente nos queda el toque final, que es la protección.
So now, as a final touch, always remember sun protection factor. As I have said before with the home use products that we can recommend, we are going to apply SIL 100 SPF because it contains collagen and hyaluronic acid. So we are going to emphasize as well all the anti-aging effects. We apply in different touches all over the face. Remember that contains different filters, so we are going to make sure all the radiation more or less is blocked, okay? So we don't get any free radicals.
Yo pongo bastante protección porque aquí tenemos mucho sol.
Here in Spain we apply quite a lot of sun protection factor because we have got a lot of hot and a lot of sun. So depending on your countries, you apply more or less, okay? So that's fantastic. We make sure it's all over. So this is the protocol that we can recommend you to provide in your premises with a firming and lifting effect. I hope you enjoy it, and I would like to say, Silvia, give the chance to say something about how is the skin now.
Pues como veis, la piel ha quedado preciosa y hay una cosa que se nos ha olvidado decir.
The skin is absolutely gorgeous, but there is something that we missed to say.
Es el protocolo de tratamiento. Haríamos una sesión aproximadamente cada 10-15 días.
Yes, that's very important. We missed to say how many sessions we would say to give or to provide in the premises. We could recommend about one session every 2 weeks.
Mínimo unas 5 sesiones.
A minimum of 5 sessions. Okay, so every 2 weeks and a minimum of 5 sessions. So with that, I think is enough for you, and if this is all the information, I hope you enjoy it, and the most important thing is that you provide this protocol in your premises. Thank you very much.
Muchas gracias.